So this looks like it's probably going to be a common thing for the next couple years for the Samsung lineup when it comes to Z Fold devices. That we're going to get two different iterations every year of the Z Fold phones. So there's going to be a Z Fold 7 and a Z Fold 7 Special Edition. As we know from the Z Fold 6 Special Edition, this will only be released in China. This will be impossible to get, but this will be the device that Samsung kind of goes crazy with, you know? When you're like, wait, why does the Z Fold 7 not have this, this, and this? Well, that's because they're saving that for the Special Edition, and that's just kind of how it's going to work. Even though they apologize for the lack of innovation, it seems like they're kind of waiting, you know, to release the big features on the limited, impossible to get cell phone, which it's frustrating, but you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. So leaked code name suggests Samsung has a new foldable phone in the pipeline. The whole thing about this is that we now have the code names, which usually are the names before the phone actually becomes the phone. This is how they kind of try to keep quiet when the phone's coming out, but reality-wise, can kind of put, you know, bits and pieces together and figure out what phone is what. There is a Z Flip every single year, and there's a Fold every single year. So when there's a third phone or a third code name in that same lineup, well, that's a special edition. You can probably guess that. Now, again, like I said, you know, I kind of think this is cool because as the aspect of we get to, you know, see what Samsung could potentially do. And I said this before in a separate video, but it seems like what Samsung's doing is their special edition, air quotes, ends up becoming the next iteration of the Z Fold device. So pretty much like, oh yeah, the Z Fold whatever came out, let's say the Z Fold 7 came out, whatever you see with the special edition, that's just going to be the Z Fold 8. And same concept with the Z Fold 6 Special Edition, that's just going to be the Z Fold 7. And it's almost like a year early look of what you're going to expect from the next year's generation, which kind of is weird because that doesn't really help them to stay on point or ahead of the curve. Because obviously, you know, Google's going to come out with their foldable phone every year. Right now, at this moment in time, OnePlus isn't going to until probably around January time period of next year. But hey, Samsung, they're doing their own little situation, and I guess if it works for them, it works for them, and they're just kind of going on with that. But there's also, again, rumors we talked about before about there's going to be a tri-foldable phone next year. That's also another thing. I think that does come out. It will be just like the Z Fold 6 Special Edition. It's going to be released only in China, European countries, if they're lucky, but most likely China. And they're just going to kind of keep that market very small amount of devices, test out some technology. If it flops, they didn't spend too much money, invest too much money in this product. So it is what it is. It's not going to bankrupt them. But again, this is, you know, the future. This is the future of Samsung. So gotta love it, but it is what it is. Tell me down below your thoughts, opinions. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.